And this is in some sense a different type of Keller book than the first
Yeah,
one.
well, this is the first one that's a novel in the traditional sense of the term. I would argue that they're all novels. That that Hitman, the first book, while each of the chapters was published, each of the chapters except the last was published in a magazine prior to that as a wholly contained short story. At the same time, from around the third one on, I knew I was writing a novel, so that there was, when it was time to put them together, there was no editing required. And I have always thought of it as an episodic novel, and the same thing is true of the two after that, most of which were not published independently. Some chapters were, but many were not. But Hit and Run is different because it's essentially a single episode that covers the whole book, though it takes some months from start to finish. And I was very pleased with the way it went. Judging from the reviews and the direct response I get through email, that people are happy with it.
Yeah,
So who knows?
Well, Keller is a very satisfying character to read about, which is in some ways surprising because he's an unrepentant killer. He's a professional killer who kills people for hire. And we are very fond of him. He's someone we really want to take under our wing.
Yeah, and I don't know how to explain it. I didn't see that coming, to tell you the truth, when I started writing about him. Of course, the Kellers started as a single short story with no sense that I'd ever read a second, let alone the 4 books. And people did like him. I liked him, but I'm easy. But people did, and I didn't know that they would. I don't know that I cared whether they would or not, or when I was writing the stories. And I know my mother, who read the books in manuscript, I would send her copies, and after the second, I think, which was the last one she read, and she said, I was really worried something would happen to Keller, she said. And I asked myself, why the hell do I care? So she seemed to like the character, and a response that I really liked was when I got at a reading I did in Marin County one time, and a woman who, it's remarkable how often you go around to do a reading, presumably to sell books to the people who come to the reading, and most of them have already read the book. What are they there for? Anyway, this was a signing for Hit List, and this woman said, I think there's something almost subversive that you're doing in these books, and I don't even know if you're aware of it, she said. I'm never aware of anything that I'm doing. And she said, I was reading Hit List, I was sitting in my living room, and at one point, I put the book down on my lap, and I looked off into the middle distance, and I actually said out loud, well, so he kills people. What's so bad about that?